Good evening from Epcot. We're here today because even though you guys are watching this much later than when I'm filming it because of the Cruise Week vlogs, today is my first time ever using Lightning Lane and Genie Plus. But also, we're in between festivals right now. So the Food and Wine Festival just ended and Festival of the Holidays begins in a couple of days. So there's no food festivals, no festivals at all going on right now. So it's just gonna be rides. And I don't know if you guys know this or not, but if you buy Genie Plus, you can stack up Lightning Lane reservations. So it's like, what time is it right now? It's going on 5:20. And I bought Lightning Lane, or I bought Genie Plus earlier today. And I made a reservation as soon as I bought it. And that reservation was for like 7 o'clock tonight. Real late at night. The fun thing is, after 120 minutes of waiting, I could book another one. And then after 120 minutes of waiting after that one, I could book another one. And then 120 minute waiting after that one is right now. So in about 10 minutes, I'll be able to book a 4th Lightning Lane reservation, and I'll have all 4 planned out for the evening while we're here. So should be pretty fun. And I'm fairly certain that if I book one right now, and this is all new to me, if I book one right now and then go and use it, as soon as I've used it, then I can book another one, I think. So I should have like rolling Lightning Lane reservations throughout the night. So I will tell you, Epcot's not the greatest park to do Genie Plus in. There's not a lot of rides here, so I think Magic Kingdom, prime location for Genie Plus. Epcot, not so much. And also I will say that the actual like interface in the My Disney Experience app, very confusing. Like it'll take a little bit of practice for anybody that's first using it to get the hold of it. Even after knowing FastPass and knowing MaxPass, it's different than all of that, because not only are there Lightning Lane reservations, but they also give you other plans and other tips to do in between Lightning Lane reservations. Places to go and eat, places that have short lines. It's a lot of information for you to take in all at once. So just be prepared for that. This video is not going to be all about Genie Plus and Lightning Lane, but we are using it tonight, so there will be a little bit of that in there. Tonight's all about the rides. And also there are a few holiday decorations out and about here, so we're going to be checking on some of those, seeing on the progress. I'm wondering if the Christmas tree's up. We'll find out. Let's go inside, and we'll make our 4th Lightning Lane reservation in just a few minutes. So it does seem like a good day to attempt the Lightning Lane stuff though, or the Genie Plus stuff, because even Spaceship Earth right now is a 20-minute wait. Oh yeah, we're going to town. This was the temporary location of Mouse Gear. Oh no, it's pretty destroyed right now. So over here by the Creation Shop, I haven't seen these lights on yet. Oh, they just turned to red. They were blue 2 seconds ago. But we did find out at Destination D23 that this restaurant over here that used to be Electric Umbrella will now be called Connections. We don't have an opening date for it, but we know the name of it. Just came into Creations, and this is my first time seeing the 50th anniversary Dooney and Burke. Oh yeah? $318. But it's very nice, it looks nice. Oh, this is my first time seeing a Happy New Year shirt, 2022. This is $24.99. It's kind of cool. I like it. The Christmas tree is up here at Epcot. We'll get a closer look at that later, but right now we're headed over to Living with the Land to use our first Lightning Lane reservation. All right, so here's what we've got right now is Living with the Land Lightning Lane, then we've got a Spaceship Earth Lightning Lane, then we've got a Test Track Lightning Lane, then we've got a Soarin' Around the World Lightning Lane. So we'll see how it goes. Let's do this first one here and see if we can make another one while, like right afterwards, for sometime around 6:30 maybe? Oh, Pooh Bear. Pooh Bear is out on the grass over here. On our way over to Living with the Land. He's like slowly backing away. All right, we made it into the Land Pavilion. We're gonna head down there. It's only a 10-minute wait, but our reservation is in 5 minutes. I wonder if it's the same as FastPass was, where you could get in like 5 minutes early. All right, I'm about 5 minutes early. Let's see what happens. Hello.
How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
Great.
Ooh.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Well, that works. So I wonder how early you can do it. So now that I've checked in for Living with the Land, I was able to make another one. So I still have 4 reservations. As I was coming into the line, one of the cast members said, "Enjoy our new narration." I'm interested to see what's new about it.
The diversity and the often surprising nature of living with the land.
Oh.
The approaching storm may seem violent and destructive to us, but to nature, it's a new beginning in the cycle of life.
Ooh, we got some scrim going up over here. Wonder what they're doing back there. Oh, we got kind of a lot of work happening back here. We got some scrim up back there.
Of all the forces
There's some scrim up around
have had one of the most
the house back here,
the need
like off to the right over here.
For a growing world led to the enormous use and sometimes overuse of the land. In our search for more efficient ways to grow food, we often fail to realize the impact of our methods. Food production. To help us maintain these carefully controlled ecosystems, and for your safety, please remain seated in your boat at all times.
It's holidays here at Living with the Land, and we've got Christmas lights up. I love this.
Welcome to our glimmering greenhouses,
Yeah.
where scientists from Epcot and the U.S. Department of Agriculture illuminate the wondrous gifts we receive from the land.
That would be part of the new narration.
For some, it's difficult to imagine the holidays without winter and snow, but one of the most important holiday crops actually grows in the tropics.
What is
For
it?
centuries, farmers in Central America have cultivated cacao to make chocolate. Today, people around the world are able to enjoy a variety of sweets and keep warm with a cup of hot cocoa, thanks to this tropical plant.
Oh, so they kind of show that this is what's all the ingredients for making hot chocolate. And like chocolate logs. And there's some giant ornaments around. And these fluted pumpkins have bows on them. This is amazing. Oh, and there's a Christmas wreath. As we're heading into the tunnel.
Tilapia, bass, and shrimp, like the ones raised here, using our sustainable water systems, make up just some of the dishes served during this grand meal.
Kind of hard to hear the narration, but they're talking about how you might not think of fish as a holiday thing, but in Italy, they have a 7-course fish dinner that is a staple around the holidays.
Citrus, like the oranges grown here, are common in Florida, but in northern Europe, where fresh fruit is rare in winter, they're much harder to find, making them an extra special stocking stuffer. During Chinese New Year, these vibrant fruits are given as gifts of good fortune.
Ah, where can I get a 9-pound lemon?
By recycling water, we can give plants rich nutrients. By giving plants ladybugs, we're able to control pests and reduce the need for pesticides.
This is quintessential Epcot, where they're doing, you're like learning something while you're on a ride and celebrating the holidays.
This greenhouse alone grows a bountiful 15 tons of produce each year. When we give more, we receive more, making the most of the land's green gifts. The bark of cinnamon trees, like the one growing beside you, is used to make cinnamon sticks. You like eggnog? You can thank nutmeg for its signature taste. Other spices, like ginger and vanilla, add flavor to a variety of holiday cookies and other delights. By cultivating these festive plants with care and good cheer, Epcot scientists are able to celebrate the holidays with the land's many gifts.
Oh, it's a Christmas tree made out of beakers. Brilliant.
Oh, it's a chemistry.
Somebody left their slippers and their drink here, and some cookies. Oh yeah, somebody behind me said this is a chemistry.
These greenhouses represent just a fraction of the work being done worldwide to produce bountiful harvests for our growing population.
So I've got about 10 minutes before my next reservation, so I stopped over here by Sunshine Seasons. Might grab a quick bite to eat. Look at this Remy's cheesecake. So it's a cake that looks like cheese, but is it also cheesecake? That's the real question right there. There's a 50th. This is a mini chocolate bundt cake with chocolate ganache sprinkles and iced dusting with iridescent shimmer. And then this one over here is the lemon chiffon cake with blueberry mousse. I think this cookies and cream cup is a vegan dessert that you can get because the cream is in quotes. This turtle brownie looks delicious as well. Man, okay. So, I was thinking about getting just like a bite to eat. I've had this thing's called the Land Crusher. It's like a pork barbecue sandwich. All right, so here's what I got. This is called the Land Crusher. Some Texas toast with some barbecue pork, and then they smothered it with some barbecue sauce, and that comes with just a bag of chips. And then I got the chocolate bundt cake for the 50th. All right, so I am gonna eat a barbecue pulled pork sandwich, but I'm gonna use a knife and fork. I've had this before, and it's pretty good. Like, it's not the best barbecue pork that I've ever had. There's actually better barbecue pork in the park over at Regal Eagle, but because our lightning lanes are up front, ooh, this is some crispy Texas toast. Because our lightning lanes are up front here, I wanted to get this just as like a quick dinner before heading over to Spaceship Earth, because that's our next one. Not the best. The barbecue sauce is like very vinegary. So if that's something you're into, boy, do I got the sandwich for you. This bite's kind of got everything on it. It's got some pork, it's got some bread. I think there might be a little bit of cheese in there. There's some like cheddar cheese slices on it. Pretty like typical pulled pork, but like the kind of abundance of vinegar in the sauce is kind of like overpowering everything else. I don't know. Yeah, I would suggest going to Regal Eagle if you're looking for some barbecue here in Epcot. Ooh, I'm excited. This is gonna be good. So there's not a lot to it. It's just a bundt cake, just like a chocolate bundt cake. So when I cut it in half here, the cross section is literally just chocolate cake. Like, that's it. That's really good. That bundt cake is super airy and like fluffy. Super basic flavor, but super delicious. This one gets a thumbs up from me. All right, now we are headed out of the land and headed over to Spaceship Earth. Looking over at Spaceship Earth, and they've turned on the beacon of magic. It is so beautiful. Yeah, this is something that you have to see in person. Is this? It's called the Beacon of Magic, and this is just like the in-between show. There's a full-out like soundtrack and everything that happens with it, like an activation of Spaceship Earth. The cameras don't ever do it justice. It's really nice looking in person. All right, we're gonna save a little bit of time by going into the lightning lane for Spaceship Earth. So I tried to make another lightning lane selection, and it's not letting me, even though I've already checked in for Spaceship Earth. So it looks like I'm down to only being able to do 3, even though I've already checked in for this one. So I've got the Seas with Nemo and Friends, and then Test Track and Soarin.
Welcome aboard.
Huh.
When we moved, the recorded knowledge stayed behind.
We love visiting our friend Steve. Where you at, Steve? Oh, we know him though. He's Steve the Egyptian. Oh no, we're slowing down. Can you guys smell the Library of Alexandria burning?
It turns out there are copies of some of these books in the libraries of the Middle East, being watched over by Arab and Jewish scholars.
Old Goody. Look at the legs on Goody. Yeah. I feel like I never noticed how much these characters, I don't know if these are doing it, but they'll blink and their eyes will move. And it's kind of creepy. Just stopped next to this Ford Pinto here, just outside of that garage in California.
Your future is just about ready.
Let's see.
Take a look, shall we?
Welcome to the future.
Where am I? Oh, that's not me. So I still haven't been able to make another lightning lane reservation. We have one right now for the Seas with Nemo and Friends. So as soon as we check in there, I'll see if I can make one more. I don't know. The most magical place on earth. Because that's the beacon of magic that's happening right now. Well, shoot. It's only a 5-minute wait right now. So it's not really, like, this isn't really helping me out to go in the lightning lane, but I made this reservation a while ago. Look at that fog around Spaceship Earth. I think that's just the smoke coming off the Coral Reef restaurant. Now that I've checked in at the Seas with Nemo and Friends, I was able to get a pass for Journey into Imagination. So we're still stacked up pretty good. So looking at the amount of people coming in, I think it was a little bit longer than a 5-minute wait. But we waited probably like 5 in Lightning Lane, because the Lightning Lane joined the regular queue kind of with a little bit of line left. Same spot that the Fast Pass joined it though. Ooh, I'm so ready to have a song stuck in my head for the rest of the night.
Just keep your eyes open for him.
He's right there. Oh, he's right there.
Let's go explore the big blue world.
There he is.
We can't explore without Nemo.
He's right
I'm
there.
sure we'll see him any minute.
So here's my question. Clownfish lives in anemones, and they have like a special coating on them so they don't get stung by them. Do they get stung by jellyfish? Oh no. Not good. Oh, it wasn't working? There it is. Catching a ride on the EAC, dudes. This is my jam. Watch out for the shark behind you guys.
So much to discover.
Find a happy place, find a happy place, find a happy place.
So far it is turning out that I'm able to do much more with Genie Plus than I would just on my own, and even with the regular Genie, the free Genie. So I feel like that's a win right there. But I am running into a few little things here and there, like this one with the Seas with Nemo and Friends, where I showed up and it was only a 5-minute wait, so I didn't have to use a Genie Plus reservation for it, but I had one anyway, so I went in, and I feel like it was a shorter wait than the regular lane, but it wasn't that much shorter. So right now I have 3 of them kind of stacked up on top of each other. I have Test Track, Figment, and Soarin. And I think that's all of the Lightning Lanes for Epcot. Let me check. Aside from the 2, Remy's Ratatouille Adventure and Frozen Ever After, those 2 you have to pay an additional fee to use the Lightning Lane with those. So those are what you would call individual attraction Lightning Lanes. They're like a la carte. You can't just like add them in with your Genie Plus. You have to buy those individually. So I'm not going to do those tonight. I'm going to check the list to see if there are any that I'm missing as far as using the Lightning Lane with Genie Plus and not buying the additional 2 individual Lightning Lanes. Just looking at the list of Genie Plus Lightning Lane entrances at Epcot, we will have gone on most of them except for, I don't think we'll make it on Mission Space by the end of the night, and we won't have seen Turtle Talk or the Disney and Pixar Short Film Festival. Now we're over at Test Track. Good news! It's a 65-minute wait for standby, and we're going in the Lightning Lane. We're gonna get in there lightning fast. All right, there it is. There's the beauty of a car that I made. Look at this thing. Pretty wild. Let's test out this track. Here we go. Oh.
SimCar performance data acquired.
There we go. Oh, jeez. Who was in charge of that? Oh, no. How do we do?
Let's see how your designs hold up now.
Commencing SimCar off-road and extreme weather sequence.
I feel like mine's not going to do good off-road. Whoa, why are we driving so fast? I don't like it. Jeez Louise. Gotta watch out for that sort of stuff.
Capability test results displayed and verified.
How do we do?
Now let's see how your vehicles compare when it comes to their
I'm
efficiency.
doing bad.
Scanning SimCar for optimal fuel efficiency. Gauging EcoScan for aerodynamic efficiency. Drive systems analysis. Hyperspectral imaging in progress. Calculating total enviro impact.
Oh no, I'm still in third. I did bad. As long as there's not like a truck or anything that's gonna be in our way. I think we got a clear road. Hopefully there isn't a truck right around this corner here. Oh my gosh! Oh, jeez.
Automated
Why is
crash
there a truck
avoidance technology disengaged.
on the test track?
Displaying responsiveness data.
I wasn't even in that one. Oh, I made it up to first. Yeah, we did good. Now we're
Energizing
moving.
for power test.
Oh goodness. Oh, it's so cold out here. Spaceship Earth is so pretty. How we doing? 64 miles an hour. That's so fast. That was chilly. How did we do?
Displaying power test results.
Yeah!
Track performance
I did it.
testing complete.
I was in first place.
This concludes your performance testing.
Alright, we just made it off of Test Track. We got 15 minutes to get over to Imagination Figment. Journey into Imagination Figment. And then we're just gonna hop over to Soarin and we'll be done for the night. Up next, Journey into Imagination with Figment. Another one that's only a 5-minute wait, but I do have a lightning lane for. So we'll see how long it is. Maybe we'll just walk right in, or it'll be the same. Right, I feel like nobody's at this ride at all. Oh yeah, it didn't matter that I did lightning lane. Look, this is the line ahead of me.
On your tour, you'll see how the 5 human senses can help capture your imagination.
Is he gonna have that jacket on?
Who is this?
Oh, he doesn't have his Christmas jacket on.
Figment? I thought I told you not to interfere.
But you've got it wrong, Doc. It's about listening with your
What's going on with his hand?
imagination. With FIGMENT, you can see things differently. Imagination works best when it's set free. Just turn your imagination loose. Times roll.
Oh no, it's
You win 1 cent.
Figment, don't! House upside down.
Upside down? Now you're talking. Imagination really comes around.
Of course! Imagination is just turning your thinking upside down. Imagination works the best when it's set free.
You said it, Doc. Imagination is a blast.
This screen was never up over here. Alright, back into the land pavilion for our final ride of the night. Soarin. The closer we get to the fireworks, which is at 9:45, the less the waits are being. So, stand by right now, it's only a 20-minute wait.
First, I'd like to acquaint you with some important safety information. This includes cameras, purses, hats, and of course, these little beauties.
Is that a plane? Is there a plane coming right? Oh my god, watch out for the plane. Look out. Oh, jeez, what? Oh, look at that. I feel like we just teleported. Hidden Mickey. Let's see. The Hidden Mickey somewhere in the sand. Oh. It's nice and bendy. That fountain's gone. All those sails are gone. Another Hidden Mickey. Whoa. So there you have it. That was our trip out to Epcot to test out Genie Plus and just to ride some rides. So we made it through 6 rides in 4 hours. Seems like we should have been able to do more, but I mean, I feel pretty accomplished. 6 rides is kind of a lot, especially just for 4 hours. Normally, without Genie Plus or without Lightning Lane, would have probably taken us closer to like 6 hours to get through 6 rides. That makes it seems about right. We didn't get on any of the big marquee attractions. I mean, we got on Test Track at Soarin', but we didn't get on Remy's or Frozen Ever After. We'll definitely have to go back to give those a try because I'm interested to see how that works. The only thing that I didn't like about Genie Plus is that it's hard. It's hard to navigate, and also I couldn't ride something twice. So like, there's not a lot of rides here at Epcot. So once I like did Living with the Land, once I used the Lightning Lane on Living with the Land, I couldn't get another Lightning Lane for Living with the Land. I had to pick something else. Although the waits were shorter, but Test Track, I couldn't ride Test Track 2 times today with a Lightning Lane. So it's just a little complaint that I had. Hopefully they will add this to annual passes later. Kind of feeling like they're not going to. I don't know. Like I said, it's Magic Kingdom, no-brainer. Yeah, Genie Plus all the way. Still on the fence about Epcot. Like, we did get a lot done, but there's just not a lot of rides at Epcot. Epcot's more of a festival park to me. Like, I know that there are rides and there are good rides here, but the majority of people, I think, come here for the festivals or for the drinking or for the food, rather than like coming here specifically to ride rides. So I could understand why you wouldn't get Genie Plus here. Same thing with Hollywood Studios. I think that I think Magic Kingdom is the way to go. Like, if you're, or park hopping. Like, if you start out at Epcot and then you hop over to Magic Kingdom, or if you start at Magic Kingdom, if you start at Hollywood Studios and then hop over to Epcot, yeah, Genie Plus, that seems like it would be a good idea. The only problem with that is I feel like on a busy day like today, we're heading into the Thanksgiving Day week, you wouldn't be able to get Test Track. Like, I got Test Track at like 10 a.m. this morning, and I don't think if you were showing up later in the evening time, you'd be able to just get Test Track like I did, or Soarin. I'd like to come back and try this more times before I have a solid opinion about it. I'm kind of neither here nor there. I liked Max Pass and Fast Pass Plus better than I like Genie Plus. I like the idea of Genie Plus. I still want to try the free Genie, but I do like the idea of Genie Plus. But as of right now, it was a little bit clunky and hard for me to use. So, I don't know. All in all, it was a fantastic trip. And with that being said, we are off. We'll see y'all tomorrow.
Hi, I'm Kane.
I'm Emily. I'm Phoenix.
We're from Houston, Texas, and now it's time to pay the price.